Liftoff of Shuttle Endeavour with NASA's final space station crew compartment that brings a bay window view to our celestial backyard.
What's going on, everyone? So today we're going to take a look at Binance coin BNB. I'm just going to go over it, what it is, and the potential for the growth. Now, right now, probably people have seen Binance coin in the top 3 right now. Market cap at 73 bill, and the current price, at least right now, it's $473. And you can see it's up in the green. Pretty good amounts. I'd say last 7 days, 36+%. For a market cap of this size, that's a huge move. And let's actually hop over and let's just click into Binance and just show you guys some of the history of this. And for the most parts, this is basically Binance, the exchange's coin, and there's a lot of use cases for it, which I'll show you in just a second. Little overview summary on Binance and the differences between other popular exchanges, and then the benefits of Binance coin itself, right? So BNB. But for the most part, you can see the historical charts, and basically it's just been stable, been just trading sideways pretty much for most of the years, right? Since it pretty much became popular. And back in the day too, there wasn't that big of restrictions regarding US citizens, but obviously now recently they've had some more stuff going on with that. But for the most part, I'll share with you guys some fun facts about it so you can see the difference. But for the most part, we can see here that absolutely went insane, and now we can see the current price now. It's up 477, and I could potentially see this increasing more. But just know this video is for entertainment purposes only. This is not financial advice. Be sure to do research before making any investment. But let's just go ahead and let me just show you really quick the biggest difference, right? So a lot of people, if you're from the US, which I'm guessing a lot of people watching the channel right now, and this is just the current volume, and this is just with Coinbase Pro, right? And you can see this number is basically 2 bill. And then you can see the trading volume depending on which cryptocurrency you're looking at. So Bitcoin is definitely the biggest right now, 22%. And that looks like 456 mil trading. And then you can see the rest of the numbers, right? And then if you were to look at Binance, we can see this is 86 bill. The size, the comparison, it's just absolutely astronomical. Can't even compete. And just let alone the volume being traded for Bitcoin, 14%, it's already 12 bill. So it's literally so much bigger in terms of use and people actually trading on Binance compared to one of the most popular exchanges in America, at least. So at least the reach for Binance, it's so much bigger, and that makes the use cases, the potential for the actual coin BNB to grow quickly as well. So let's go ahead. I'm just going to go and give you guys some summaries, and then we'll look at the charts at the end. But here's an article on Yahoo Finance just showing like some fun facts about Binance coin, right? So in case like you've never traded on it, or you're from a certain area where basically you're restricted, though here's some of the fun facts, right? So basically, here's what it is, right? So if you're not familiar with crypto exchanges, pretty much they have a lot of transactions, and basically they take fees whenever you execute trades, right? And depending on what exchange, right, the fee will vary. But for the most part, what the Binance coin does is it makes it cheaper for trading. So basically, they're stating right now, currently today, that you'll have the fees when you're trading with Binance at 50% less if you use actual native cryptocurrency, Binance coin, aka BNB. So here's a simple explanation. If you're paying 10 cents for a $100 trade, then technically you'd only pay 5 cents if you use BNB. So in terms of the benefit and why you even would want to mess around with Binance coin is the fact that you would actually save money on trading fees, especially if you're utilizing their own exchange, right? And then obviously here's just some more fun facts about it, with ICO with 100 billion BNB tokens. And then pretty much they plan on making their own unique blockchain called Binance Chain, and it's limited to supply to 200 million tokens, right? So again, you can read more about this, but let me just give you like a comparison, right? So first off, this is like a cool little like Binance versus Coinbase analysis right here, and you guys can go read the details if you want to. You can just search stuff on Investopedia, but I wanted to show you mainly these like pro cons, right? So first off, Binance, huge selection of cryptocurrencies, right? Over 500, one of the cheapest platforms, and massive selection transaction types. Now here are the issues, right? If you're from the US, unfortunately, yeah, they recently had new regulations, things that basically make our lives difficult, right? So beforehand that wasn't really an issue, but now pretty much they say that. And they also have obviously a US one, but basically it's limited. So even just looking at it, US is obviously a big market, but again, comparing this to like other places around the world, US is only a few hundreds of millions of people versus other places where there's literally billions of people. So just the reach Binance already has it's so much higher, right? And then also here just overwhelming, no built-in digital wallet. But for the most part, the access, I think that's something because a lot of people they talk about random cryptocurrencies like you've never heard of, and if you're just trying to chill on your phone and just buy it, you literally can't because most of the apps like on your phone, Coinbase, and the other ones, they're limited to the ones that they actually put on the exchange. Versus Binance, they have a huge amount of variety, right? And I look at Coinbase, pretty much user friendly and super well known and trusted by the regulators. So in terms of future, I would see that it has definitely a long-term potential. Obviously, there's other exchanges out there I can't comment on, but depending on how they do things or if something bad happens, then who knows what could happen to all your money. You could lose it. Who knows, right? But here, they have multiple ways to pay. But for the con, it's expensive. They have limited advanced options for experts. And pretty much, there's fewer transactions. But also, it's the choices, right? There's not as many choices as other exchanges, right? So that's just like an overview glance of it. But that was like just showing you guys, remember the main thing, the volume versus this. And then the use case, which is saving you on fees. Now let's look over at the chart, just general overview, see what's going on, right? So for the most part, short term, I mean, just look at this recent gain, right? So let's just take a look and see. So pretty much since, let's look like January, so of this year, literally was that like 3 or so months ago. And I'll just put this, let's just shrink this a little bit, just so you can see a little better. And I'll put at this low point right here, and basically this dotted line, and then rise it up to the current price right now, and it looks like we're up 1,160 plus %, and that's absolutely insane, right? And then recently we actually had it, so we had this this recent high right here, and then it basically we were trading below sideways for a bit, and then we broke out of this price point, so it looks like the 350, and basically since there consolidated for a bit, and then it just broke out. So ever since this consolidation and then breakout, I mean, we can see here the current price point. We're looking at already 36 plus, and at the high almost 40%. And right now we're well above the 50 MA. So at least short term, I'm on the 1 hour chart too. So we are currently trending upwards, and I don't see this really slowing down. Maybe because we also have Bitcoin up, which you guys notice, Bitcoin, ETH, all that is doing really well. So Bitcoin's doing well. I would assume that the other altcoins are going to follow suits. And then right now we need to see if we can hit this $500 price point. That's a huge number, even number $500. And once we can break out of that, I mean, I could see Binance continue to surge upwards from there. But is it going to happen super quickly? I don't know. Why? This might take a couple weeks, couple months. We'll have to wait and see. But we're so close to the $500 price point right now. So like if we were just measure at the current price today, and it could literally hit 500 after this video is posted later today too. But just looking at that percent gain right now, I mean, it's like 6, almost less than 7%. Basically less than 10%. And then that really puts us basically, well, our market cap is already at 72 mil. And looking at ETH's market cap, basically 250, what did I say, 72 bill, my bad. And then ETH's already, 250 bill. So, I mean, if we could actually, I feel like we could stay within this top 5 range, definitely, as long as, these other cryptocurrencies like XRP and the ones below it don't go absolutely insane. But for the most part, hypothetically, if we're looking at 500, right, I'll increase it for a few more bill, and then if you basically double that to a $1,000 price point, which is another monumental increase, then you just basically 2x, 2 plus x the actual current price of the market cap, and that plus just round us up to like 80. That pretty much put us at like a 160 bill market cap. So it's not too crazy because we're still not even the same size as ETH. We're still like 90 mil or 90 bill lower than the current price point. Assuming this were to 2x and hit the 1,000 plus price point. And again, I don't have the exact numbers. If you guys want to go in and calculate the actual circulating supply and times of that, you can. But I'm just trying to give you like rough estimates. So short term right now, I mean, I can see us continue slowly towards that 500 mark price point. I don't see it slowing down right now. There's no really indication, at least right here. RSI, I mean, we could potentially get close towards the bought territory, but right now Bitcoin's doing well. Also, Binance, just the use cases, right? It just doesn't make sense if you're going to save money and also the exchange trades literally so much billions of dollars that there's going to be so many people that are going to want to save money and then end up utilizing it. And then also the other adoptions and what they are working on with Binance itself. That's definitely something for the future, which I can make another update video. But for the most part, I mean, we can see this 1,000 right there. And I mean, it's basically, you guys can almost basically just say it's a 2x. But let's just see the current price point and what that would equate to in the percent gain, like over 110 plus percent, right? So short term, I mean, we're going towards that trending, towards that upwards momentum. We could see this hit there in the future. Is it going to happen soon? Who knows, right? But maybe we'll have to wait and see. But do let me know, what do you think Binance Coin will hit by the end of this year? Do you think it's going to surpass 1,000? Do you think it's going to go even farther? Comment that down below. Or do you think something is not going to happen that's going to go well, and Binance might crash down to a number that's well below where it's currently at? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Also, be sure to smash the like button, hit the subscribe for more updates. And aside from that, if you made it this far in the video and you want to get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,850, then be sure to click the first link in the description below. Sign up for an account, and as long as you deposit a minimum of $100 or more, you'll be able to receive 2 free stocks valued up to potentially $1,850. And aside from that, I'll see you in the next one.